Hi everyone, it's Joy Packard, and good Saturday morning to you. And I was just doing a little bit of my morning routine, and I thought about you guys. Wanted to jump on and say a quick hello to you this morning. Just wait a little bit for some of you to jump on. I know it's a Saturday where most are probably doing family stuff today, spending time with family, going to the beach, sitting by the pool if you're in Houston and it's hot. Basically, I just wanted to get on and share with you a few thoughts before I went on with my day. And one of the things that I love to do every single morning, or at least I try to do, and I've talked about this a little bit before. And first of all, this is my morning office. This is my closet, as you can see, is, closet doors. And the kids kind of know whenever this is closed that, I'm usually meditating or writing down my thoughts, or, whatever I'm doing or whatever. So, the summertime, it's really easy to get off track. We, are going on vacation. Off track meaning just like our everyday routine, as opposed to like when our kids are in school. It's really easy. But I was thinking about this last night, and I was just actually telling my husband about how, it's really good to, and here we are almost in August. I can't believe it. I know we're still in July, but I'm just amazed about how fast the summer has gone. And so every morning, basically, I've been, one of my favorite things to do is to basically get out my grateful journal. This is my 5-minute journal, and I have many journals, but this is when I don't have a lot of time. I love this journal because it starts off with a daily quote. And then I've shared this before with some of you, but I'll review it just because I think it's so important. They have like 3 different sections for the morning time, and then they have 2 sections in the nighttime. And it's just like, I am grateful. It starts off with a quote for you, and then I am grateful for. You can fill out 3 different things. What would make today great? And then daily affirmations. I am something. And that could be as simple as some of mine today I'll share with you. I am strong, fit, smart, confident, loving, aware, giving, grateful. I was reading something the other day about being grateful and having gratitude. And it made me really start to think again about how sometimes we get away from some of the things that are most important to us, right? Or what's important in life in general. We go through our life and our days, and, we forget. And it's a great reminder. Many of you know, my father passed away last year. And one of the things that he would say to me, and his voice has actually been running through my head, is he would say, don't ever forget to get back to the basics. And when I think about that, and I see his voice and I see him saying that, basically, each of us have something that we do on a daily basis, right? That helps us to become a better person. And for some of us, it may be more than one thing. And, maybe some of us start off with prayer in the morning. Some of us start off with meditation. Some of us start off with our grateful journal. Beginning our day with being grateful. What an awesome concept, and what an awesome way to begin our morning. And it doesn't take very long. It doesn't take very long to think about the things of what we're grateful for. And as we make that a habit of looking for things in our day, like, one of the sections that I love in here where it talks about what would make today great, that puts it into your head to actually look. What is it that would make today great? And it can be, spiritual. It could be physical. Maybe you're starting to get back into shape or want to, and maybe what would make today great would be, go for your 30-minute walk or whatever it is that you want to do. And so I love that because it puts it into perspective. It makes you think about what you're grateful for. It makes you think about what would make today great, which is awesome because, like I said, it makes you focus on the things that are good, and that's going to help you to have a good day. And then your daily affirmations about who you are, how you are. It's really, really awesome. And then at the end of the day, 3 amazing things that happened today, and how could I have made today better? So, as I look ahead and I think about those things, I think, this encompasses like what I should be doing and who I am. And so, like I said earlier, I was thinking about my dad, who would always tell us as kids, and even as married people, as we were older, get back to the basics, is what he would always say. And I know that's a common saying in a lot of ways. That can mean different things for different people. But for my dad, it was like, are you, praying, reading your scriptures, and, doing what you're supposed to do. Be where you're supposed to be. Do what you're supposed to do. Make those goals to, become a better person. Maybe there's something like, for me, like maybe there is, it makes you happy to serve people. So maybe you can get on a website like justserve.org, which is like, that's what, I can get on. And maybe it's to bring a meal to a homeless person or a family, or maybe it's helping a neighbor who needs help moving, or whatever it is. This just helps put you in the mindset. It helps put you in the mindset to do those things that will help you on a daily basis. And if you think about it, if we make this a habit, to, do today, and then we do it again tomorrow, and we do it again the next day and the next day, before you know it, it's becoming a way of life. And that is an awesome way to live, to be looking to help others, to be looking to better ourselves, to be looking for ways to be grateful. I think that's such an awesome concept. And like I say, it begins with your morning. And whether it's 11 o'clock in the morning, and I mean, I've been in here doing certain other things, but I just thought about sharing this while I had it fresh on my mind to help you and to help those, who it can help. And so, I hope that this has helped you in some way. I think that is such an awesome thing to remember, to get back to the basics. If you ever feel like something is just not right, maybe, you feel like, I'm just not feeling it, or whatever it is. It's you look at your life and you say, what is it that's out of sync? What is it that I have to recommit to, redo? And it's always probably, it's always something that probably we're not doing, is what I'm trying to say. Whether it's, we got away from writing down our goals. We got away from trying to practice kindness on a daily basis. We got away from being grateful. And so you can think about something in your life, or how it's going in your life, and, what is it that I have to do, and what is it that you have to do to get back on track if you ever feel like you're off track. And that's how I do it. I just said, what? I'm going to go back to what I know. I'm going to go back to, I know what will work. If we are constantly filling our minds with gratefulness, ways to be, what ways can I serve? What ways can I be kind? What ways can I better my health? Am I drinking my green juice daily? Am I putting, junk and toxins in my body that are making me not think clearly? Because to be able to function, I always say this, when we have our health, we have a lot of things, if not everything, because I know that whenever we don't feel good, right, then it leads to, I can't get this done, or I don't feel like doing that. And so you have to kind of pinpoint what it is of what's stopping you from doing what it is that you want to do. What is it that's stopping you from getting, out there and getting your exercise in? Is it because I ate McDonald's last night? Is it because I didn't, take my vitamins, or whatever it is in your life? Getting back to the basics. Getting back to those things. I know that if we drink more water, and we get some exercise in, and we do our grateful list, and we write down our goals, and we start contemplating what it is that we need to be doing, it's like, how can you fail like that? So it takes the same amount of energy to think about ways that we can fail as it does on thinking of ways that we are going to do whatever it takes to not fail. And it also takes as much energy to frown. Maybe it takes more energy than it does to smile. Maybe someone on the street needs to hear or see that smile from you. Maybe they're having a bad day, and you know, your smile to them makes the whole thing. I'll share one more story with you before I let you go. I've got a lot of things to get done today. But the other day, I was getting my nails done. My nails are so pretty today. And I was sitting by this really, really nice, amazing lady that I met for the first time. And, you know, we got to talking about how, you know, we love to go to the blue beaches of the world and everything. And she was just a wonderful, wholesome person. And, you know, it's sometimes like, it's a matter of just opening your mouth and saying hello and saying a nice compliment, you know, a genuine compliment. Or it's, can I help you put your water in your car, to maybe somebody who's struggling. It's thinking about the things of how you can just become a better person, you know, and you're just happier that way. You know, if you think about like whenever you're feeling down as opposed to when you're feeling happy, I'm sure that as you are serving and finding ways to be kind, loving, giving, you know, doing those things, it's really hard to be unhappy when you're that way. So when we're feeling down, and we are feeling depressed, or we're feeling like things aren't going the way that they need to, let's get back to the basics. You know, let's get back to doing what we know works. And that is the message I wanted to share with you this morning before I got on with my busy day. And as I'm still contemplating in my closet this morning, I thought, you know, what is something that I can share with my Facebook followers that can help them today? And this is what came up. Because, like I said, you know, my daddy's voice has been ringing through my head for the past 2 or 3 days about getting back to the basics. And so I hope whatever your basics are, they could be different. You know, maybe yours is a 30-minute walk every day. My knee is finally starting to get better. And so I'm going to actually be able to, I started running in the pool actually as I'm, you know, playing with the grandkids the other day or whatever. It feels so good. You know, so think about the ways that you can feel better, or that you can make it such that you yourself can better the day, better yourself in the world today, somehow today, you know, with what you say, with what you do, with what you contribute, because it's such a harsh world out there. You know, there needs to be more love and kindness, and us, if all of us as a whole can do that and make that, you know. So I will let you go, but I did want to share that with you. You know, these are some of the things that are shared in my bonus module section of my course. It's basically, you know, the mindset of just doing exercises for your mind every single day that just helps you to become better. And so for those of you who are not on the early notification list, if you want to be, it's at simplezonseller.com, SIMPLAZON seller.com. All right, it's a hot one today again, and I am going to, you know, get some things done and then probably hop in the pool later. I will talk to you guys soon. And by the way, there is a share button down there somewhere. Always feel free to share any videos. It's no problem. So you can private message me and ask me that, and I always, you know, let you guys know ahead of time that it's totally fine. Have an amazing day. I will talk to you guys soon.